Okay, so it's time to take a walk down memory lane and tell you a little story. Story of a boy, circa, I don't know, 1989, 1990, around Christmas time. Uh, I had friends that had Nintendo Game Boys. I even had a cousin that had a Game Gear. They might not have had the Game Gear at that time, but I do know for a fact that I knew that I had friends that had Nintendo Game Boys, and they were so much fun. They ate through batteries. They were like, I would hesitate to call them black and white. They were more like black and green, or yellow, gray and yellow color. But anyway, the games were fun to play. And I wanted one so bad, but my family was not, let's just say, well-to-do by any stretch of the imagination. I did have a Nintendo, and I had some games, and I count myself to be very lucky. We also had a computer, and at that time that was a pretty big deal. So, education-wise, my parents really scrimped and scraped and suffered, and you know did without a lot of things they wanted to give me and my sister stuff that would hopefully be of use to us and help us prepare for our futures, which I'm very grateful. And I also try to do for my children. But anywho, Christmas time was coming up, and the Sears Wish Book came along. And for you guys born anytime in the last probably 10, 15 years, probably have no idea what a wish book is. But way back when, before the web, you had to either go to a store yourself or order on via catalog, either by a mail or by phone. And companies like JCPenney, Sears, Service Merchandise, places like that would send out catalogs in the mail. And the wish book was a big deal. That would come in the mail. I don't remember exactly what month, but I'm wanting to say probably around August, September, October, around there, getting toward the Christmas season. And it was great. It had so many toys and games. I don't know if you ever saw like the old Toys R Us commercials, from bikes to trains to video games. It's the biggest toy store there is. Well, that was kind of our thing. I mean, we'd get this wish book, and it'd have anything that you can think of in it. And I was going through it, and I always went to the video games. I loved video games. And they had the Atari Lynx, this new thing by Atari. It's like the Game Boy, except it's in color, and it has like really good graphics. I say that, I mean good for the time. It was ambidextrous. You could play it if you were left-handed or right-handed. You could link multiple systems together. I think up to like 8 at a time, which back then was just unheard of. So you could play with friends. I mean, it was way ahead of its time. It had stereo sound, for crying out loud. It was so cool. I thought, wow, I would love to have one of those. And my mom said, well, you know, give us an idea of what you want for Christmas. And I told him, I really like a new video game system, a portable system. And she said, like a Game Boy? I'm like, yeah, like a Game Boy. And then I showed her, instead of a Game Boy, I'd rather have this thing. It's in color. It does all this other stuff. She's like, okay, well, we'll think about it, maybe, I mean, I didn't believe in Santa or anything. I was probably like, that was like 1989, 1990. I was probably like 11 or 12, something like that. Well, anyway, they did. For Christmas, I got the Atari Lynx. I was so excited, and I had one game with it. I had this game. This horrible, stupid, bogus game. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And this game, I tell you, is a piece of trash. It's awful. It sucks. This game is just horrible. I never beat it. I never conquered this game. Although I tried. Oh, I tried. I played it and played it and played it. It's a stupid game. The controls are bad. It doesn't make any sense. Oh man, there's nothing in the tree, dude. Oh, dude. Be most triumphant, dude. Dude. Anyway, there's like these scarab beetles that instantly swarm you and kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it because they're way too fast. This game was the source of so much frustration to me. So instead of getting a Game Boy, while albeit not as advanced as the Lynx, I got this piece of trash. And the bad thing about the Lynx is they didn't I got excellent. I got a note. Great. The bad thing about the Atari Lynx is they didn't make all that many games for it, and so the library was small. They were kind of hard to find. You couldn't go out and rent Lynx games. Most stores didn't have them. So yeah, you had this system that without many games you can play, and the games that were on it were awful. What? Authorized citizens only. Okay. So yeah, this stupid game right here. Never beat it. Don't even know why I'm playing it. Just thought I'd tell the story. So yeah, I guess let that be a lesson for you kids. Just because the new system comes out with all the better graphics and stuff does not necessarily... What? What just happened? Beware the mystical scarab beetles in the Valley of the Kings. Oh yeah, those are the things that kill you. Yeah, so just because some things got superior graphics and whatnot does not necessarily mean it's going to be more fun. I just thought I'd put that out there. But I have no desire to play any more of this game, even though I just got a gold nugget. Yeah. Bye-bye.